Jack Steadman today for the Strathclyde Telegraph. He's up in the Barrowlands tonight in Glasgow. I was going to start these all kind of history of Barrowlands. It's like probably the most famous venue in Glasgow.
This is one of our favourite venues.
I've played before, yeah.
Everywhere, yeah. We came here on the NME tour, and it's just an incredible room.
So before has like a kind of spring to it.
Yeah.
A part of it used to be like that because it was a dance hall originally as well. But I like just the dinginess of it and as well. It sounds really good now. So that basically brings on like obviously for a Glaswegian band playing here, like that's it. That's like your, do you know what I mean? You know your main before it's that kind of high up the concert after it. So obviously for you guys it's big playing here, but what was like your Barrowlands, like your crew in the UK, the first gig that you thought?
Yeah, well for us it was the Kentish Town Forum in London, which is down the road from where I live. Where my parents live, so where I grew up. So that was where my first ever gig was, and it's just had a special place in my heart. And then we played there last April.
Did you play
and it sold out and
packed? What was the capacity like?
I think it's similar to this. I don't know, like 2,000 something, 2,500.
And was your first gig there as well, or was that the first gig you went to?
The first gig I went to was the Black River Motorcycle Club.
That'd be fair.
So that was special for me. Yeah.
Definitely, I think it's always it's not always got to do with size or crowds and stuff like that, it's always just to do with kind of
it's just a personal
sentimentality, definitely. A different kind of fiction, the album is out, not that long. The reception's been pretty good. But it's only your second electric piece of the album, like obviously with Flows was all acoustic. So kind of, with the first album was obviously, you've been gigging that. I think I didn't see you in, but he's played a lot more last time he's played here. My sister says she was expecting a lot of the acoustic stuff, and from what I heard, just pretty much.
It became very confusing because we just put out an acoustic record, and much to our surprise, I think a lot of people were turning up expecting us to be.
There was a lot of
which I guess is fair enough, but for us it was just like a side project. We never thought we'd like tour it for years. We did one small tour of churches, and unfortunately we couldn't come up to Scotland. But that was it, and then we were like, that's done, let's move on.
It must be as well, like, I know as well, like tangling bands and stuff like that, but it's just, you can't really replace the feeling you get with just an electric guitar and full band, you know what I mean? You've got to make noise. But obviously, the fact you were playing, you know, I had the blues and Shaking Loose, you were playing that for like, what, two years or something like that?
Yeah,
so with the new album out, does it feel a lot better live? Like?
Oh yeah, we're having a lot of fun. And this is the first tour where the album's been out and people are starting to know the songs and sing along, and it's just exciting for us, you know.
Definitely. Do you feel like, I'd imagine when you had also your own material, you would have did you have a certain kind of layout to each set, like you've always got something to end with and stuff like that, do you know what I mean, to begin with? Do you feel that's going to change now that you've got these new songs?
Yeah, we've had to rethink it a lot, but it's been fun. And for us it's just the first time we felt like we're putting on a big show. Like we've always just been about, it's just about the songs, and things could go wrong and we don't have any lights, and like it was just us playing. And that's cool, I like singing like that. But at the other end of the spectrum, I also like going and seeing a fucking huge show. And we've kind of pulled out all the stops in this one. So it's going to be a bit of a spectacle.
Because like with your first album, even sound-wise, it's kind of the same. It's like stripped back. It's just guitars, drum, bass. That's like, even when you listen to it, like you kind of almost feel not a thing with it, but you feel like you're in the studio because there's nothing fancy to it. There's even bits like, I know it's listening to when you can hear breathing in and stuff like that in the mic. Do you know what I mean? It's dead organic, but it's still dead punchy. But like the new one, it seems like the whole thing seems like it's kind of laced with reverb, and it's just dead. Do you know what I mean? Epic, a lot bigger sound.
Yeah, I think we wanted to be a bit more textured, just because we feel like we're older now, and that's the sort of it's more interesting for us. It may not be as intimate, but it was something we wanted to explore.
Do you feel, how's that coming across live, like instrumentation wise, like obviously you're using a lot more samples and stuff like that, and you got someone playing keys as well?
Yeah,
so that
basically we got someone playing keys and Lucy's singing with us, Lucy Rose.
I was going to say that as well. That brings me to the next question. She's obviously got a lot of involvement on this record, and that was there's some videos and that you kind of on the internet doing some acoustic stuff with her, so was that just a natural progression from?
Yeah, I mean, around the time of we were writing Floors, or when I was writing Floors, I was introduced to her, and I thought, just try it out, see if she'll sound nice and stuff, and I just thought our voices work pretty well.
It goes really well with the album's almost got kind of dreamy, kind of hasty.
Yeah, she's got very dreamy voice,
It's really nice. What as well, like, why do you feel in the first album it's a lot of really intricate? That's what I love about it as a guitarist. It's so intricate, like the guitar parts, and a lot of this stuff like the Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that. So even the Maccabees are a bit more. They have got some nice guitars and that, but you guys just seem to like proper take advantage of having two guitars and feed off each other. Do you feel like it's not like you take a step back for that in this album, but there's some bits in the album that I'm listening, I don't know whether it's guitar or keys, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've expanded like your pedal board and stuff like that? Has it?
You should see Jamie's pedal board, it's definitely been expanded. I'm still using the same setup, but yeah, I think it's all just part of you wanting to explore different things, and like we're playing the guitar for a long time, and now I'm getting more into producing and sampling and that kind of area.
Because Start Shuffle, that was just a jazz lick that you just mashed up.
Yeah, that was originally a remix I did for a band that I know, which never really got anywhere. So I just took the samples.
I read as well in another interview, you said like you were delving, for this new album you're kind of going back, you delved into old Axles and hard drive and stuff like that. So in the writing process then for the album, like as I was saying with all the stuff, it's just guitar and that was it. With this, how were you working on these songs? Like were you building them for small foundations, or did you have these big ideas?
I was always small, yeah. I mean, that's the big difference is most of the songs were starting on a computer with something there, rather than just sitting in a room with a guitar. And that's probably why it's got all these new textures in it, because I was having fun sort of playing around with the production side of it. And yeah, well, the thing about going back in your hard drive, that's just writer's block, isn't it? It's just me being like, let's just see if I can find any inspiration.
It's October now, it's end of October, which is quite depressing. The winter coming in. But seeing you guys at Benicassim, the weather was the complete opposite of this. So you had a pretty crazy summer with touring, and the festivals, Glastonbury, it's done Ivy for Rocks, Leeds, Benicassim. I mean, what was it?
It was every weekend pretty much.
Was that a case of like, I always want to know, when you go to the festivals, like we went to Benicassim, did you guys fly in on the day and leave on the day, or do you?
It depends what you've got going on. If we've got free time, then we stay. Like, it used to be more that used to be more the case before when we were sort of having slots in the afternoon and stuff. And now when you're doing these big slots, you get a bit more nervous and you can't really go out the night before. But we used to, last year we played Glastonbury on the Friday and we got there on Wednesday and left on Sunday.
So you had the festival?
We partied pretty hard, but then you realised that the set might not have been as good as...
Not as polished.
If you had been...
You're enjoying them all and you're like, listen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do you know, I heard that you said, I don't know what gig it is, but you took fake blood.
Oh yeah. That was Reading, like maybe the first Reading we ever did.
Was that after a few drinks, or was that just a?
I think that was just us thinking that we could do something funny. And classic, of course, it all went wrong. I ended up swallowing all the blood.
Okay, go back it. With festivals as well, what was your highlight? Like, obviously there's a lot to pick from, but playing wise, what was your highlight?
I think Benicassim was fun, just because. And Latitude, it was like the first times we've been playing at night time at a festival, which it makes such a big difference for us, because you've got the atmosphere there.
And just the way the sun come down in Benny, and it's that kind of red haziness. What bands did you see at festivals, like what highlights?
Bands,
that's the thing as well, just get to see, like you said, when you're
I mean, saw Beyonce of course, which I enjoyed a lot. And that Leeds. What else did we see? Glastonbury. Saw James Blake, which I was really impressed by. It's hard to remember.
There's a lot. It's like that was the same back then.
Beyonce was definitely the highlight for me. I think just like because there was that uncertainty before she came.
It was kind of GG thing a few years ago.
And it was literally within 3 seconds that everyone was just like, it's going to be amazing. The first few notes of the fireworks coming up.
What's your view on that? Like in the last few years, I mean, I've been quite not a cynical view, but like with artists like Lady Gaga and stuff playing festivals, it's not that it's not the pure no gap or hip hop that should be out of festivals. Everyone should, but it's just there's so much in the production and all that, and it's just, there's no kind of rock and roll feel, but we'd be on stage, it felt like, with the full band and stuff like that, it was insane.
I mean, I feel like the Pyramid stage almost like deserves that kind of production. It feels weird to have, if I want to see a band that's just all about energy and sweat, then I'll go to a club and watch it, because that's where it was born and that's what it's meant to be seen. So I don't go to the Pyramid stage to expect things like that. So I want fireworks.
It's a good thing to be on stage. Another thing as well, so I'm doing this for new people. You guys, what age are you? 20? 21. 21, I'm 20, so like the way you went, you pretty much fast tracked from school and being in a band, which is pretty much everyone's dream. What, like, university-wise, if you had the chance to go to university, what would you have done?
We actually, yeah, I had a place at university which I had to just turn down. I was going to Manchester to do French.
Quite northern, it would have been a bit of a change.
It's nice. I mean, I get to go there anyway because my girlfriend studies there, and it's just great to come out of London. Honestly, like you're in such a bubble down there.
Bustle.
And yeah, it's just good to see more of the country that you're in.
Do you think they'll go back? Did you go to university after the band or what? Or is that
I don't think so.
just like musical for the rest of
I think this. I found what I want to be doing, and hopefully I can continue it.
That's the thing as well. The third album, like, does it feel? Well, you're playing here tonight, you know what I mean? You're doing something right, but does it feel like this is what you should be doing and you feel comfortable with it?
I mean, yeah, so far it's just felt really natural and organic. There's no... I think it's risky when bands suddenly get huge in a matter of months. And for us it's taken 6 years and we've been really patient about it.
And the thing he's doing as well, like, usually we've been playing clubs when you weren't even maybe in there, you know what I mean, 16, 17. So I think that as well, kind of maturity. So you're in an environment that's full of adults and stuff like that, and you can see what happens when you get too drunk, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So like you're nurtured as it goes on.
For sure.
Aye, definitely. What, speaking of that, like you said, you feel a lot of fun doing it. The video for Shuffle was pretty much just using tour.
Yeah.
Did you shoot that yourself or what, or was it just...
That was just one of our friends.
The camera, it looks like you're having kind of ridiculous amount of fun. Is it Ed the bassist? Ed plays bass,
yeah.
I noticed he's one of the kind of... He's got a lot of clips in it, it's like... He's a joker usually when he's in it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of us, we're all pretty camera shy.
Aye.
So it was good that he was just a mate of ours filming it, otherwise if it was a stranger we wouldn't have done anything in front of the camera.
Back to the point, we're on tour, it looks like I was saying about fun, like you happy to be back on the road again?
I'm so happy, like we've literally got the next 6 months booked up and we're going to all these sorts of places and it's just a dream really.
What's it going for you? Like you're going to the US?
After this we're going to Brazil, which is like unbelievable. We went there last year and I came back just thinking, why doesn't everyone live in Brazil?
Aye.
It's like,
it's
just beautiful.
What's the fan base and stuff like in Brazil?
It was great. We didn't like, we played a show in Rio and we didn't think anyone would come, and it was sold out.
Aye.
And we had this Brazilian samba band playing with it.
Is that how you kind of got the?
That was the kind of idea, yeah.
So you've done Always Like This. Was it the Glasgow again?
Yeah.
Is that where that kind of came from?
Yeah. Well, no, it came before that, and then. Maybe that's why we were invited to Brazil, because maybe someone saw it.
Like the vibe.
They thought it was cool.
So I mean, what does the rest of you hold? Is it just touring then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much non-stop. Yeah. Like that pretty much wraps up, to be honest. It's very good meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thanks very much.